Good afternoon, and welcome to the Daily Drive on Destinta Drive. Today is Thursday, the 15th of November, and that means Thanksgiving is 1 week away. As I was thinking about thankful things, I've been posting on Facebook the things I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my iPod and the fact that it gets my email. I can play games with it. I can watch movies on it. It's just a wonderful, wonderful tool, and I'm thankful for the tool. I'm thankful for the ants that I got for my birthday/Father's Day. It's kind of sad to see the ants now because they've been in there for, a couple of months now. And, there's no queen ant, so that means that the quote-unquote colony cannot thrive, per se. Meaning there's no queen, so when the ants get old, they just die. And that's the end of the ants. And I was thinking about, I expressed thanks for having my wife last week on our anniversary. I expressed joy and gratitude for having the two sons that I do. Jonathan, who is just a good-hearted person and would do anything for you if he could. Very forgiving. Love that he's so forgiving. Nicholas, I'm thankful for him because he's just a bundle of energy waiting to happen, and he's wanting you to come along for the ride. So I'm thankful for my children. Let's see, what else did I post about? Well, neither here nor there. I'm going to tell you about a Thanksgiving of the past. And actually, I'm going to tell you about two Thanksgivings. One of them is a traditional Thanksgiving that we actually did in July one year here in Wisconsin. A family member who loves Thanksgiving happened to be in the area, and I decided to defrost a turkey that I had in the freezer for way too long and brine it. And if you're not familiar with brining, that's taking a saltwater spice solution and submerging your turkey in it for like 24 hours or so. And what happens is those spices and juices infuse into the turkey meat, and then when you cook it, it's so tasty. So I had done that for the very first time, and it was just fabulous. And I've kind of gotten, into the thinking of when I'm having turkey, I need to brine it. Anyway, the irony of the whole story is that our AC stopped working that morning that I started cooking this wonderful Thanksgiving treat. So, middle of July, the AC's not working. I've got the oven going full blast for the turkey, and it's just hot. But it was a good meal, and we actually ate it out on the back patio with our family member, and it was just, it's always going to be a good memory of a faux Thanksgiving that we had once, and it was just good, real good. One time, when we were still living in Texas, we had lots of young people who would spend time at our house, meaning teenagers. The kids next door were babysitters for us, so we do things with them, and their friends sometimes would sit for us. And a few days before Thanksgiving, we found out a few of them were actually going to be having oral surgery, having their wisdom teeth taken out. So I decided that we would get together and have a pre-Thanksgiving celebration, and we would watch the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. And before I start talking about this, I need to say, if you've never seen a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, I'm about to tell you about the show. So I'm telling you about the spoiler now, okay? So what happens is Charlie Brown ends up having to put on a Thanksgiving feast for his friends. He doesn't necessarily want to do it, and Snoopy steps up and takes the lead, and he has jelly beans and popcorn and pretzel sticks for this Thanksgiving feast. So that's what we did with these young people. We invited them over to watch a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, and then we had jelly beans and popcorn and pretzel sticks for this wonderful Thanksgiving treat. Did I say Halloween? I hope I didn't, because that sounds silly. Anyway, it's just a really good memory of doing something silly and fun. So, what are your Thanksgiving traditions? I know that we in the past have gotten together and we do the I'm thankful around the table one time or two, and that's always nice. We've generally used to fly to Arizona for Thanksgiving because Chris's grandmother lived there, and that was right around the time of her birthday. So it was always nice to get together and spend time with her at Thanksgiving, and I will always treasure those times. I remember our very first Thanksgiving, so that means we got married, and like 3 weeks later, we actually used her other grandparents' frequent flyer miles, and because the seats were all gone, we ended up having to fly first class, boo-hoo, right? On his frequent flyer miles, so we were confirmed travelers, so that was kind of nice to know that we weren't going to get bumped off a flight. And so, but yeah, it was just, that's how our Thanksgiving began. We got together with Nana and had a good time with her. So, yeah, what are your Thanksgiving memories? Tell me about them. Please, take the opportunity. The reason I made that big thing about the spoilers is somebody called me on it the other day, and so I didn't want to ruin it. Just in case you haven't seen it, now you can come back and watch the rest of this. I don't know. Anywho, so there. Please tell me what your Thanksgivings on Google Plus, on Twitter or Facebook, whatever one you like. Or even more impressive, please do it right here on YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, don't forget to share and like and subscribe and comment. Get involved. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I love it that I can put together a video, upload it every day, and somebody's interested in watching it, and it's just fabulous. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanksgiving's coming. Please tell me about your traditions. I'm very curious, and I've loved that there's been a little bit more interaction lately. So there you go. Have a great day. Enjoy Madison.